Welcome to Shadow Empire playthrough. We play and learn Shadow Empire together. In the description there is a link to the playlist. And now let's check comments from our lovely community. One person suggested that we could decrease the production speed of our ammo factory to 25%. So let's check Manage Assets. And here we can see that for next round preview, the metal consumption in our zone is 67. So now let's decrease the production speed to 25%, and you can see that the metal consumption dropped to 30, which is very good because we need to save metal for more important constructions. And still we are able to produce 1700 ammo, which is enough for our army. And the other suggestion was to check the prospecting, if we can find some metal. So go to prospecting overview, and as you can see, there are 0 zones where we can still discover deposits. So we have no metal, no oil, only water everywhere. Another person noticed that we have quite a lot of industrial points. So we could use this to build more roads, especially to the east direction, which could give us the possibility to extend our zones and maybe in future discover more deposits, hopefully metal. So for sure, if we zoom out, the best direction to extend road is south direction and east direction, because in future I would like to build some asset here in the volcano to get some energy. So for sure, one road can go this way. So click on this hex. Remember, we need to start building roads from existing road that has connection with SHQ. So we cannot start from here. I need to start from existing road. Press R on the keyboard, standard road, and let's build it by one hex. So this way probably should be fine. So there is quite decent road to the east. And now we can go back to this hex and continue the road even up to here. And this is very good suggestion because we don't have metal. We have more industrial points than needed. And we have units that are out of our effective supply lines. So why not to build and extend the roads? Also, the suggestion was to move some motorcycles because they are fast and they have low fuel consumption and they could help us to explore this land. So I will do this next round using the strategic movement. Thank you for those recommendations. Okay, so if new comments will appear during the recording, I will cover them. And now I have some thoughts regarding our previous decisions. Probably it was a mistake to build university because I have noticed that we would have the civilization score anyway, the round when we started the university, so it was waste of metal. I should be simply more patient and wait one round more. And the other mistake that we did was simply this war. We attacked minor regime who were selling us ammunition, and we had good relations with them. So I could keep a peace, keep the unit that was hiding in the mountains, and simply focus on those guys, receive ammunition and pay money, and then after finishing the first war, start the second war. So it was a strategical mistake to declare war to our main ammo supplier. After some research, I also discovered why the militia unit cannot disband. So you can see that the unit is disbanding, but in reality, the disbanding for militia works only if you start a new game after the recent patch. So somehow the button is enabled in the old game after the patch, but the logic to disband is not working yet. So now we know why they couldn't disband properly. And last thought is that in the managed technology, the rocketry is simply to build rocket launchers, and rocket engine technology is something that will unlock the ultralight aircraft, because here you can see there is a dependency that we need to have propeller engine or rocket engine. So if we have militia selected and we cannot disband them, there is one way that we can still achieve our goal. So if we are on the same hex than our SHQ and disbanding is simply moving the subunits to the SHQ, we can do the same action manually. If you have selected militia, you can use the transfer option to move subunits from militia to the SHQ. And if we select all of them, you can see that transfer is possible. And this way, when I click transfer, you can see that the unit disappeared. But if we click on the SHQ, they are here. And now the SHQ can use those units to send replacements to other militia. So for example, this unit is waiting for 600 soldiers, and next round they will receive them from SHQ because finally we have militia replacements. So good to know that we can transfer militia to SHQ. That's why I would like to keep other militia units that have this strength bar shorter than the maximum to stay inside the green supply line to receive 100% of replacements. So we can move this unit, for example, here, and next round they should have much more subunits. This unit the same, they miss some subunits, we can move them a bit, but I would like to keep them inside the green zone and protect our land because we don't know what they will do. Here the road is extended, so next round they will be probably in the green zone anyway, but they don't have any losses, so I would wait. Maybe I will move them a bit here. Those guys go back. You need some replacements, so move here. And you can go forward probably. Even here, because next round they should stay in the supply. They need some replacements, but we need them on north because those guys are risky. And here the same, we need to block our enemies. And this unit will be needed also to help. Standard militia, they need to wait and entrench. Here we should simply grab more land as much as we can, and in this case please notice that this militia unit is using our regular army models. How it's possible? Because militia over time can reuse the old regular equipment if it's older than 5 years, which means 30 rounds. So they are using soldiers even in version 2, and that's why we can use them closer to the front line and move here. Another element that I forgot is that we are keeping 8,000 recruits which are not working in our factories and are eating food. So I would like to disband most of them. So I can click the colonize and disband. Probably 8,000 recruits should be fine. So go back to work. Now you can see we have plus 8,000 population in private sector that are trying to do something more useful than eating our food and staying here doing nothing. Which also means that we should call the governor. Please notice that here there is a slave trader available, so if I will have more money I can always buy population. But I think the slave trader has negative impact on population happiness, so we need to check this. But first things first, call the governor and decrease the recruitment to 300 and reduce the sign-up bonus to 1. We can keep 20 credits, maybe we can even increase to 30. Confirm. So check the relation and you can see population happiness decreased during slave trade in Flint event. I wonder if this will stay with us, this modificator, or not. We'll see. So as we are low on metal and you can see we are nearly depleted the scavenging points in our capital hex. We need to do something to avoid drop on metal production. So probably in our second ruins, we could also build recycling facility because here we have 12,000 scavenging points. So press C for construction, mining and recycling facility level 2 because last round we have built level 1, but we need to go and upgrade it to level 2 to speed up the extraction of metal and to compensate the loss of metal from private assets. It was 80, then 50, then 40, now it's 24. So that's why here I am building recycling level 2 and last round they have finished level 1. Which also reminds me that we are draining our energy and in 3 rounds there will be 0. So we need to address this problem. So go to manage assets and on this screen, if we are in the preview mode, you can also click on the energy consumption to filter assets that are consuming energy in our zone. And this is very helpful. We can also filter production, but there is only one, Hexperk, and consumption for any of those resources. So this is a nice option. And now we need to optimize because we have 81 in SHQ and without any optimization, next round we will have 53. So we will lose nearly 30 energy per round, which is bad. So university. I think that we can temporarily even disable this asset for a few rounds because it will not change our civilization level. It disappeared because now it does not consume energy. So we are 53 consumption and production is 30. So still we need to decrease. We can decrease food production because we have more than we can store. We can decrease by half, maybe even to 25%. So the deficit of energy will be 11 points per round. For now, I could also decrease the industry, but I don't want to do this. So let's check in the organizations when we'll have solar energy. So this round, we are able to accomplish 73%. So maybe next round it will be ready if we will be lucky. And you may ask, why not power plant? Because if we check the cost of power plant, it's 3 rounds for 333 metal, so nearly 1000 metal will be needed to construct this. I forgot about that. So later maybe we will be able to do this, but because of the metal, I will go with the solar panels and probably we should do it earlier. So that was also a mistake. So in our SHQ, we have quite many soldiers. You remember, 4,000 soldiers. Maybe it will be a good time to think of another OHQ, and it will be machine gun infantry brigade. And as you remember, there were some suggestions to reuse existing independent machine gun formations. So I would use the most experienced ones. But first, let's check what we need. So to create new machine gun infantry brigade, we need 1000 machine guns and 4,500 infantry. So we have 4000, we need 500 more and 1000 machine guns. And I would like to use the most experienced one. To find them, I need to go to Order of Battle, Independent Formations, in Zone Flint, and now click this Experience button. So here you can see the most experienced one is this one. They have this light blue color, which means that they are seasoned unit, so very experienced. Also, if you open the unit screen, here you can see information that they are seasoned, so quite experienced guys. So what to do to have them in SHQ? We need to disband them. So unit administration and disband. In case of standard regular units, this is working. So we already tested it. So next you need to disband because we need another one. 500 will be this one. So click unit administration and disband, confirm. So 1000 machine guns next round will be in SHQ and we'll be able to construct the OHQ maybe nearly for free. We'll see. But we'll need to cover this gap here. So probably this militia unit can be good to do this because we'll need machine guns in different place. So what is our plan here for this front line? By the way, in the preferences, you can go to the map settings. You can toggle the NATO counters or small counters. So small counters, then you can see up to 4 units in one hex. And I will not use NATO, but small counters can be good to plan and see where we have which type of units. So currently attacking is also not possible because we will only push them back and they are on the safe position, so we cannot encircle them easily. And here also there are enemies, so quite bad situation, but I will use this hex to concentrate more armor. So our 2 tanks would be good to have here, our Iron Fist, and of course the motorbikes to give them some protection. And probably we will need to also move those machine guns here and call those guys near the front line. So go here and you go here. Oh, maybe here to protect also our tanks. We'll stay 1 or maybe 2 rounds. Let them escape from here. I don't want to fight in the mountains. But who they are? There is only 300 soldiers and they have low morale. So maybe I can disable now those small counters. It will be more visible what we have. And maybe we could push them back because I don't want their units in the mountains. They should be here. Then we can somehow use the mountains to encircle them in future. I need to have a unit here and push them to the south. So let's move some infantry here, those guys here, do some recon, and you probably here. Headquarter, keep them close. This unit will be needed to explore east, so currently we can even move them here to this road, and then next round use strategic movement, so those guys also can help here. They are quite weak, but we'll see what they will do. They have here quite strong unit, so maybe we are in danger. So I will move the motorcycles here to give them better protection, and tanks should survive. Okay, so now check the decisions, and we have national budget allocation. So for sure we need to move more bureaucratic points to our scientists. By 2 points, I would like to increase economic research and military research. Model design currently is less important, so we can decrease by 2 points. Staff council, keep them 11. Interior and supreme. Supreme can be decreased by 1 and interior also by 1. Okay, some people will be unhappy, but what we can do? We need more investment. And double check. Here solar energy and military is doing discovery. Model design is doing bazooka. In the letterbox, rocketry, light armor, some stratagems, and here just a autocrass. Okay, probably that's all. Let's play next round. Some movement, but not too much. Oh, they understood. We have solar energy, very good. Pillage, interesting card. And recruit junior. So they understood our message and returned. They moved back. So very good. We can continue our movement. Because we need to keep mountains for ourselves. We cannot let them have mountains. What recon do we have here? 50. We need 72, but we have 22 because of zone of control. So 50 is enough. So we know that they are not here. So we could go there, but let's double check where are the motorcycles here. Okay. So I will move the motorcycles. No. So we can risk and go south, but they shouldn't be here according to my assumptions. But let's move the motorbikes here. Did we increase? Yeah, we increased to 54 and nobody's here, so we can move south. Okay, and now they are in quite bad situation, but this motorcycle, as I promised, we can right click, strategic movement. Why I cannot do strategic movement? Because we have used all logistical points. Okay. Sadly, we need to use more traditional way of moving motorcycles, so through the road. Let's feel like true roaders. Okay, let's explore more and grab some land. Probably I would need a road here to let those guys move and get more land on the north, because how expensive is building on glacier? Road construction is 60, so it's expensive. And on low mountains, road construction 160, so you can see here it will be cheaper. But on normal plains rocky, it's only 12. So this is also expensive. So we cannot do much here, but one round we should survive. So those guys need to go south and check if there are any enemies. No enemies. And expand here. We are deep into the mountains. They have here 10,000 free folks. It would be good to capture this, but we need more supplies. But anyway, let's check what is there. They are moving back. Please notice that currently our militia, here we have full unit, here we have full unit, full unit. So they received 200 replacements, they received 600, they 200, they received 300. So probably our logistical network was unable to provide more, but that was quite good movement to simply transfer manually. And now we have smaller but more mobile militia units. And we can expand even here. I need 100 more, so I can stay in this place, maybe even here. Machine guns, probably move here, so they should feel that somebody stronger is around, but we don't plan to fight them currently. Here, expansion. We have this road, so now we can expand much more. And still we are in the supply. We need more smaller units here. So move those guys. And here, need to be careful. You can see under the sand we have a water resource. What else we could find under the ground on this strange planet? You need more replacements, so I can move them here because they will still be in the green area. You also. Sadly, they don't have good zone of control, but we need more units. You can see this means they are here. Let's check if we can build OHQ. So in our capital, click Rise Formation, Brigade with OHQ, Infantry and Machine Gun. And please notice that here, this button, if I select this button, I can also, in this column, you can see how many existing troops in the SHQ can be used. So I'm using all of them. That's why I only need to buy 800 machine guns and 500 soldiers. Okay, so some machine guns couldn't reach SHQ. Why? Because of the bottlenecks. So you can see too many transportations is going on here. So food, ammunition, and also replacements, and also we are disbanding. So too many elements in one round for our small track station. So those guys probably unit is disbanding. So you can see 3 machine guns are left. To move them to the top of the stack, visible here, you need to double click the unit here. And they are on the top of the stack. Small tip. We need to move them back. And next round they will continue the disbanding process because we need experience units in the SHQ. Okay, so we did here some movements, here also. Okay, so turn off the bottleneck. For sure we need to also build another level of track station, but not everything at once. This round I would like to check what we can build. Reset the filter. So we have finalized recycling level 2, which means that next round the production of metal will be 165, which is good. Now we can finally upgrade bureaucratic offices. So let's do this. C on keyboard, government, and our bureaucratic offices level 2, because we'll double the amount of bureaucratic points. Of course, the energy will be a problem. So I would like to build bureaucratic office, but before that, I need energy. So press C on the keyboard, energy and solar panel field. And they are using rare metals, not metal. That was something I forgot when I was thinking of the power plant. You see. But 50 maybe will be possible on our planet. It'll be 37% of this number. Start construction. Roger that. So if they are not using metal, I can, in the same round, start constructing bureaucratic offices. So let's do it, because metal will be used only here. So start upgrade. So very good round. We are building energy and bureaucratic office. They didn't finalize this building. Okay, so I need to double check. You can see the yellow numbers now. I was too fast with this construction. So let's decrease. 75% should be fine. And we still will miss one machinery. So let's buy some machinery. 79, maybe 2. Let's do it. And check prices. I'm not sure if we can sell more oil. Let's check our production next round. So fuel zone production will be quite good, actually. I can sell some fuel. No. The price is not as good as I would like to have. So rare metals have better price. So I can sell only 50 rare metals to have 370 credits. So that would be better. Okay, check the decisions. I would even increase more the priority to 95% for political power. Confirm.
Roger that.
Interior Council. I would increase to 88% and here 10%. Confirm.
Yes, sir.
Should we upgrade the zone city? So it depends because our quality of life score is an average from here you can see the formula. So it's an average quality of life score plus lowest quality of life and divided by 2. So from those four we get the average and then we find the lowest, so security, sum and divide by 2. So and also those scores are divided by the city level. So a health score is health points divided by 3 because the city level is 3 and modified by the role of governor. So if we increase the city level and which will also decrease quality of life score. So currently I don't have any buildings that need 4th level of our city. 4th level would be good because we will attract more free folks because the higher the city level, the more we attract also free folks. But because I don't have any special needs, everything has level 1, I think level 3 is enough. So ask me later, and I also don't want to spend 20 political points now. So maybe next time we'll consider this.
Roger that.
Let's check stratagems. We have some unneeded stratagems. So as someone suggested, we should try to scrap some unneeded. So 2 of those and 1 from this group, but I would like to keep 1 card like that just in case to improve happiness if there will be some problems. And here increase sales tax, I would keep it. For sure I will not need those cards because they are quite expensive. They give us a level 2 leader. I don't need those expensive cards. Military may be useful. And here prospecting push would be nice if we would have anything in our prospecting report, but we have nothing there. And leaders, here everything is important. So we have 9 points and we need 15 to create our custom stratagem. Okay, so maybe some junior. Where is junior? Here in the nation. Recruit another junior.
Yes, sir.
Why not? And maybe 1 military. Next round maybe we'll need someone with military skills. But first check the junior. So filter reserve pool. Oh, Jiggins Cooper. He has a capability 3. Alignment with our nation is 100. Very good. He might be useful. Ego is fine. Ambition is quite high. So he need to be director. Otherwise he will be unhappy. And he is good at war score. Maybe he could be security council because war and charisma. He has also personal combat. So assassination stratagem. He could be a good assassin. Okay, so he might be our security council. Let's maybe create security council. So call our secretary because I was accumulating those points for such occasion. New organization and secret service council, not security council, but secret service council. Okay, create. Next round we'll use our friend. And also I remember this guy was good in science, yeah. So he could be a scientist. And he maybe could help with applied science in future. Who knows? We'll see. Or maybe some commander. So let's check the situation. Switch to our small counters mode. So what we have here? They have here 2 units. One has low morale but high readiness, 600 guys and artillery. The second one very low morale. Those that we have beaten last round escaped here. Maybe we could use this opportunity because here they also accumulated 51 subunits, mainly infantry, but also tanks and buggies. Buggies are, I think, the best unit currently, and those tanks, very good. So we need to, as usual, cut this unit, and mountains on the north are under our control, so very good. So we need some better recon here. So move those motorbikes here. We do know more. Yeah, a bit more units were hiding here. And here also quite strong unit. From where they have so many units? We will need another recon unit here because recon will be useful. 65 is not enough, so another recon unit here. Now we have 98. Also the recon in the hex will prevent the hidden defender modifier because we don't want their unit to have this modifier. It's really deadly. And now we can move our tanks, which also will increase recon. So now we have 116 recon here. Do we need more, or our motorcycles and tanks will be enough to remove them from this hex and then surround this unit? So let's try. Motorcycles only would be really bad. 2 units also, but with tanks 6 to 1. Not bad, but also not good. This modifier means that the game calculated that their artillery will need to fight with our units because of the potential breakthrough. And we have more units than needed, but only minus 2%. That's quite risky. And can we add this unit from north? No, because they don't have action points. Oh, so we need to risk. Let's do it.
Advancing.
Fight, guys, fight. One motorbike is dead.
No harm? Yeah, right.
And we won. Okay. Who killed our unit? Check in the detailed. Here, in the third round, riders were counter-attacked by roaders. If they are counter-attacking, they are using their soft defense as attack, and our hit points is our defense. And after all those modifiers, it was 71 to 230. They were quite lucky in this case, because the game do a roll between 1 and 71 for attacker, and for our unit on another roll from 1 to 236. Simply their roll was higher than our roll. And then if there is a hit, there is another roll. If there is a kill, there is, I don't know, I remember how many percent for kill, but quite, there was, I don't know, quite low percent for kill, and they also made it. Okay, but our goal was accomplished. Go back to the normal bigger counters. And who should go there? I think there we should move. Who should go there? This unit probably. So our machine guns, also our infantry to fix this gap. Here is strong unit. They have 50 buggies, but they have only 35 heart attack. So usually they are dangerous for the infantry, but also maybe if they will be lucky, they could damage some tank. Because our tanks will defend with the soft defense, so quite low value, and also soft, the first number for hit points, because tanks are vulnerable for the infantry attacks. But there is side-skilled technology that can improve it. So maybe we need to move back those guys to protect the tanks, just in case. And this bigger unit here, and they need to, maybe this militia would be, okay, so we need to regroup a bit. Fix the gaps. This is a gap here. I wonder if they will come closer, but if they do, then we can deal with them. We can easier encircle them in future. So let's hope they will be not risking encirclement here. Next round they will try to escape. Maybe they will attack this unit. Maybe they will succeed. From those two directions they could. Can we do something? Not much, because the tanks don't have action points. Let's wait. And what our guys are doing? Nothing in research currently. So if we go to reports and letterbox, we have research solar energy. Now they will be in discovery mode, which is okay. Military also. We need to assign an advisor to her for better bazooka, just in case. So you help her,
Roger that.
and we need to find better model design in future. Also, Anna is risky. I think we can remove the prefix from Aina. She will never be foreign council, guys. We need to find somebody better for staff council. So the plan is that the current first SHQ commander could be staff council because he is reaching his maximum for war nearly. The maximum is 42 levels. So that's why we need political points. But let's finalize some fightings first. So let's play next round. They're trying to escape, but we hold the line. Another junior, so check the situation. We could hold the line, but now they are in a very bad situation. We can finalize them, but leave this pleasure for later. First, we should address those red numbers. So let's go to manage assets and predict the future. And prediction is okay, but energy will end up with 12 points and 5 metal, so it's bad. I've noticed that we have enough ammunition. Maybe we can disable ammo production temporarily. Also, we'll save some metal, so 18, and some energy. We are producing biofuel, but we don't need it now because we are okay with fuel. So also disable this temporarily. So 10 energy more, still minus 13. So filter the zone consumption. Food. Also we can disable food, minus 10. I need to keep industry and those. Where will be our energy production? One round left, but they will start producing in the another round, so after construction. And also we'll have finally recycling because there were some disruptions because of the logistical points. Because we are building here the asset and the asset need logistical points to deliver all the required resources, and because there is also war, we have still the bottlenecks and problems. So it's risky to have such constructions during the heavy fightings, but we should survive. So prediction should be fine. Energy 28 minus 10. We will reach nearly zero, but what we can do? Fingers crossed. We can play also the stratagem. Where is it? Nation? No, in the zone. Improvised industrial points, our favorite card. We have money. We can try. Why not?
Copy that.
We have another 360 industrial points. Now in the zone stock. So now maybe we can even decrease for one round the production in the industry to 50%. And yeah, we will have consumption equal to production. Let's do it. And we need one machinery. So buy. Oh, we cannot buy machines. And that's the problem. So let's double check where we need machines. Here. We have one, but we need two. And that is a problem. And in workshop, can we produce even one? Yeah, we can. So let's do it. So we produced, and now double check. We have problem with metal. Check zone consumption. Okay, let's decrease the production speed to 50% for bureaucratic office. Okay, can we, how many units do we have here? Still not enough, because this unit also is in the disbanding process, but they cannot disband because of the logistics. Need to move them closer to the... They can even use strategic move. No, they cannot. We need to use traditional movement, sadly. Need to close the gap here, probably using this stronger unit. Or maybe even here. Those guys expand a bit. Here and here. So you need to go this direction. And you also. And you also. Oh, 3000 free folks waiting. Here was an optimal road construction. You can see this is sand, and the sand construction for road is 20, and normal construction for road is 12. So we were paying much more than needed here for this road. I could build here, so it was not optimal. But let's check if anything important. Nothing there. We need more small units. Cover the area. Did you get replacements? No. Need to move them here. You can go and grab some land. You also. Oh, here they are. So we are expanding slowly. They don't have food, so we need to go here and resupply next round. I hope they will. They are hungry, so risky. Risky, guys. Find some food in the snow. And here you need to go south to ensure that there are no green units nearby hiding in the mountains. And here we don't know. First we need to finalize this. Okay, let's do this first. So 2 units of tanks, motorcycle with high readiness, and we can choose maybe this GR unit. No, because they are using energy for fighting and we have low energy. But some infantry to have some concentric bonus, and you 15 to 1. Maybe those motorcycles also. No, we can try, but it might be still not enough. We'll see. Recon is okay, could be better. We have too many units and they have armor, so the caliber modifier is applying, but they have bigger armor than we, so I don't know, but let's risk.
Advancing.
So first 2 rounds are the most risky ones,
Do no harm. Yeah,
and
right.
it was easy. Fine. Very good. So we cleared this hex. Now we can use those units to. This unit that were participating in the fight will use 0 action points to enter this hex. But this unit was not attending the battle, so this unit will pay normally. But this here also we have free movement, but I will rather use this movement somewhere else. We need to do some recon and push them back from the mountains. They cannot hide in mountains because of the high entrenchment values. They are in low mountains, yeah. But maybe they will leave the mountains on their own if they will see our units. And our goal is to have this road. So maybe move more units here. And machine guns, they are quite tired. So maybe they can only go here. And those guys can help. But sadly, we need them here. So also we need to watch out here because here is a river and here also a river, and if you are fighting across the river there is negative modifier, so best would be attack from this hex if we plan any fightings in future. Oh, here we have machine guns that could help to keep the road, and 1 infantry. Tanks go there. We need also this hex, but no rush currently. We need to do it carefully. Here we need more recon. So who they are? 13 subunits, not very strong. And here we don't know because they are in the mountains, but maybe they are damaged. And those guys, stronger unit, but also low morale. Next round we'll deal with them probably. Headquarter decisions. New director of secret service. So we can dismiss this guy.
Affirmative.
Oh, we have our assassin. So appoint. And Totor, what do you want? No. Jiggins. Appoint. Military research. It's okay. No changes.
Copy that.
Economic council. Probably we can decrease here to 15. Keep prospecting 1. Oh, we can check, by the way. Let's check prospecting. Oh, there is one zone. There is something under the ground. So prospecting should be kept. So now we can decrease the economic policies to 10, prospecting to 15, discover can be 0, no, 1%. I keep 1% because then the leader will do roles for inventor skill also and maybe learn something. Okay, confirm.
Copy that.
And secret service. Let's check what the tasks are doing first. Spying will simply improve efficiency of spies, but internal security and active field. Check in the stratagem generation. So internal security is assassinate, gift to faction, and investigate leader. So we need those cards, especially investigate and assassinate. And covert ops operations, we don't need them currently. So in general, internal security will be the most important, 75%. And here we can keep 10 and 15 confirm.
Copy that.
So maybe now I can think of replacing Aina and moving this guy to this position, but this will be costly in political points and we need a good first SHQ commander before we do this. So who is best as SHQ commander? Somebody with war score and high capability. So let's select all leaders, war score. We can even add high command. This is used and capability. So filter by war. Our interior council would be best. He's high capability and high war score. So maybe we can find somebody. And who could replace Michael in the role of interior council? Somebody who has high administration and intelligence. So check advisor, but he's chief of, let's check, chief of militia, so we cannot dismiss him. And he is cap 1. Secretary, expensive to dismiss. Happy Rico, no. So we have two options. We'll find replacement for interior council and he will become the next SHQ commander, or we'll find a better SHQ commander within new leaders. So let's check what cards do we have. In stratagems, nation, we have 2 cards for recruit military, and they will have military experience, so those are good and cheap candidates, and 1 junior card. So we can try to have somebody with decent capability level. Let's try.
Yes, sir.
And before playing this card, I will check if we have somebody good. Disable the filter here. We receive this guy, Piotr, level 2, low war, but as you can see, he has some high command. So this is the effect of a good commander junior. And this is still junior, but intelligence and charisma is fine. Also, he has some military skills, and in the history, he has always military commander, so he has some specialization. Maybe he could be even a good commander for our next infantry brigade, even with a low war score, but he's aligned. He could be a good OHQ commander. Sadly, the war is his lowest skill. So try next guy. We need to have somebody better for SHQ.
Yes, sir.
And check him. Another level 2, still low war score, so Nitro. And in this case, you can see he has leadership, because leadership is also a skill for operational commander. He was military commander and he specialized in leadership. That's why he has this skill, but he don't have anything else. So he is not good. But as a commander, he will motivate the soldiers to fight. So as a OHQ commander, maybe. So we still don't have replacement for first SHQ. So let's hire another, this time normal junior card.
Yes, sir.
And fingers crossed for him. Sadly, another level 2. He looks a bit angry or dangerous, or he tries to look dangerous. But in his case, he was a scout and specialized in deception. Also, can be operational commander or scientist with this intelligence. Sadly, we couldn't find any good candidate for the first SHQ. Okay, so do we have anyone who can replace interior council? We need to add charisma because no other choice. Michael probably need to be first SHQ, so we need to find replacement for him. So sort by, this time by charisma, and also intelligence is important, but I think charisma will be needed for the stratagems. So Aina, but Aina cannot be another interior because interior need to be really happy person, low intelligence, so no. Piotr, he could be. He has intelligence and charisma and has good alignment with our regime profile. So he could be the next interior because he's happy and can progress in those two skills. So we can rename, give him prefix to remember. Okay, we don't have political power to do the operations because we used it for hiring. Let's do one more thing. Our Supreme currently is doing the roles for different skills. and he is using the used points to learn some skills that I don't really need in his case, because he has one job currently, administration, to produce political power. So I would like to stop him learning other skills. So I will call him priorities,
Roger that.
and now we'll decrease the general stratagem to 0 and 100% to political power. It means that he will stop using any skills other than administration.
Roger that.
You will see next round. So let's check strategical situation. You can see that here is Azonia Pax, and they reach our border. You can see this. So let's check where they are. I think here there is small red, nearly invisible border, but they are here, Azonia. So they are theocratic and don't like us. This status is suspicious, so it might be interesting. And the problem is that they are very close. So here is their border, and here is minor regime Free Folk Town, which is very good. 10,000 people lives here. I'm not sure if I will be able to reach this before them. That would be bad. So what we can do? We can send spies. So stratagem, covert ops, and our new Secret Service Council will have possibility to learn some skills. So let's send a spy.
Copy that.
It was failure, nearly there, but never mind. He will learn new skills. So send maybe another spy.
Copy that.
Critical failure. Our infiltration attempt was discovered by Azayapax and they took insult with our attempt to spy on them. So we lost 10 relation. It was 16, now it's 6. Let's check our Secret Service Council. You can see he has 2 usage points. Use this wisely and 42 experience because I was playing those cards. So next round he will try to use this 42 experience to learn some skills. I hope he will learn covert ops. Also, we could try to play open contact on this major regime, Turoi's Republic. We know nothing about them. So this card will be played by Supreme Command Council because we don't have Foreign Council. It's interesting that not Secretary, but Supreme. But we need at least one recon and we don't have, so we cannot even open contact. And okay, so we need to hurry up here, go along this road and capture as much land as we can before them. So it will be tough because our logistics might not be able to supply us because currently we have bottlenecks. But it's also because here we are wasting some logistics because this green line means that there are unused points. So 138 is unused. Those points could be used by our units, but the game redirected those points because we have here assets that requires 200 logistical points. You can see asset needed 200, so 200 will be redirected here anyway, and we are losing this 200 if no units nearby. So best would be to connect from this hex to this road, and then this 200 could be also used by our units from this side if we will have more industrial points next round. This is nice plan to optimize this from this hex. Sorry, from this hex. So from this hex we should build a road, maybe even connect with this road, and then those points will be used by units near the front line. Because currently assets do not use points. They only need them in the hex, but they don't consume them. So that's why you can see. Here we can only see 36 used points or 52, not 200, because assets only need logistics and don't use them. Only units use them and zones. Yeah, so road from here will be great. And let's check what the zone is building. What? What are you doing, guys? Let's check. They decided to build brothels, or how to pronounce that, but looks like they are looking for some entertainment. I know whose idea it was. Interesting. So, let's play next round. Okay, they will try to block us. Some stronger unit of nomads from 2 sides. Okay, we have rocket launcher model with bazooka, and we discovered barracks. Finally, we have assassinate card, and militia can be also useful. So, what is going on here? One guy entered our territory, and here the same. And they try to block us, and this is still their So we can try to capture this. I'm not sure if I will be able. No, but maybe next round. So we need to try to cut the major regime somehow. There is probably some unit, but also those guys, I didn't notice they are starving and dying. So we'll have here some losses. Okay, so why they have red dots here? What happened, guys? They couldn't receive even food. So check the logistics. We definitely need better track station. So let's check our Supreme Commander, how the priorities affected him. If we go to skill log, now you can see that he's doing only the administration role because he has one task. And it means that now he will get only use points to administration. So over time he should try to improve only this skill, which is currently the most important because it's used for the political points generation. Also, let's check our Secret Service Council. You remember we were trying to send spies, and here you can see now we have 6 usage points, and in the history you can see that he spent all experience that he earned last round to improve covert ops by 13 levels. But we can see that we are learning fast, so very good. We also learn personal combat. Maybe we'll try to assassinate someone. For example, you. But we don't have enough political power to do the construction of our government. So let's check the letterbox. We have completed a rocket launcher and with the help of advisor. So we'll see how they cooperated together. We have here RPG type of unit and the design was 100. And weapon is quite nice as for this cooperation between junior and advisor. And that could be better, but never mind. You can see they are good at hard attack and especially hard defense. So might be useful if enemy will have more armored units. So good to have them just in case. Now we can detach the advisor, so we can click here, call him and detach, because I always forget. By the way, you see that I could detach him from here by clicking her portrait and then advisor. Economic Council is discovering, so we have, let's check. We have discovered barracks. I was hoping for something from here, but I will not use the discovery focus option of our director. Maybe if we will open more groups, then we could focus, for example, on this one. But now we don't have enough bureaucratic points. So let's continue the discovery. New strategy and some news from our faction. They are happy and they are giving us militia project. So let's check. It should be in the zones. Militia project. Extra level of militia house asset. Let's play it. Why not? More assets. Very good. Now, if we go here, we can see militia house level 1. They increased the militancy by 2 in our zone. It can somehow compensate the losses because this militancy, as you can see, is decreasing if you have more regular armies. So you can see decreased by 5 points due to existence of regular military forces, and also militia will decrease if we are increasing culture score. So here, but increased by 5 due to loyalty, and also next round by 2 due to the asset. So maybe we can even stop or slow down the decrease of militia. Okay, scout station will be next. Did they finalize this nice building? Yeah. So now Rico will be more happy than 100%. Yeah, Rico? Tell the truth. Oh, here you can see. Finally, the machine guns could be dismissed. So for one round, we'll see this empty counter. Okay, so go back to letterbox. And there is some news from Elite League. We have new member, Piotr, joined. So check factions. You can see that here we have a new member. Our future interior council joined the faction. So very good, because we should have in our cabinet people who are from factions that we support. Of course, their happiness is low, but the profile is fine. So what we can do? We could give them something that they want, and they want presence in military or zone administration. We cannot give them zone yet, so we need to give them military hierarchy. So if this guy will be first SHQ commander, then it's military hierarchy. So he should be very, very happy because they currently have this very strong because we have the leader as SHQ commander. Also, he will be interior. So they will be unhappy. But we can try to increase the faction leader happiness, then faction happiness also probably should increase. He has low egoism, but maybe we could give him something else. Maybe commercial. We don't have money, but we need to keep this guy happy. Oh, do you see that? I forgot last round to check the credits. And what happened? Please check. You have broken your salary promises. You lost 14 worker happiness because we paid only 70% of worker salaries. Did we also lose some war score? No. So, okay, we lost worker happiness. So what we can do? We need more money. So you see what is going with metal? I doubt there is metal on this planet. But we can sell some fuel as usual. They have some credits, so very good. Let's sell for 400 credits. So we'll be able to pay them next round. That was my mistake. We need to somehow improve the relation. Do we have any cards we can play? We can give 500 to population to improve the happiness, but we don't have money. We could play this card, but we don't have fate points. Okay, let's hope the Rico will invite them to the new building and they will be happier. Check our metal, 100 and 500 industrial points, so not bad. Let's check our assets, not private ones, but the public ones. So we have finished the recycling facility level 2, very good. And we have finished solar panels, also very good. So the prediction for energy will be positive. You can see 75 to 30 consumption. So now we can enable some of the buildings. You can see this yellow light means the building was disabled. We can enable what? Biofuel, it should be active for 25%. And university should be active for 50%. And ammo factory should be active, but for 25%. So at the end, it's still positive. So maybe we can have more 100% for biofuel, 100% for university, it's 53 to 75. And we need to increase speed for the bureaucratic offices. So let's check, can we make it? It should be fine. So we will increase it to, because here you can see this bar is this blue bar is a construction speed. This green bar is a production speed, and this yellow bar is upkeep, or sometimes we can see also a red bar. Here it's damage to the assets. We could also enable this one for 25% active. So next round it will be, I think we have negative. So maybe university should be 50. Okay, let's say this is it for our assets, and this one should be upgraded soon. How much is the upgrade? Logistics, we'll need 200 metal and 240 industrial points as a final cost, but 100 per round. So maybe we can make it. Because we have fuel, we really need to increase the production of track points. So I can build it, but with probably half of the speed.
Roger that.
So let's go to, you can see yellow number, but here we can decrease, no, 25%. But anyway, we started this building, so it's very good. Okay, so check SHQ. How many troops we have here? 4,000 soldiers, and we have around 900 machine guns. We are missing this one, but you know what? We can move them here, and we can do the manual transfer to SHQ. And now we have them here. You can see we are smart. And now we can try to raise a new OHQ. Maybe, let's check 100%, but we will see. So here we need all veterancy levels of soldiers, and we will use mainly this column, so SHQ troops. So we need only buy 500 soldiers from here. So the cost of this brigade will be 15 metal and 35 industrial points. Or we can do it like that with the old variant, so 10 and 25. It will be cheaper. Later we can upgrade them. So guys, rise the formation. And we are using only 500 soldiers for this. So rise them. Yeah, we have another brigade. This is our second. Here, double click. This is second machine gun infantry brigade. next round they will be able to move and will assign some commander. So very good. And now in the SHQ we have only, why we have here 200 zero gun? Ah, maybe somebody left. So they will be sent as replacements to somebody, maybe to those guys. And then they will teach those green guys how to fight. So let's do some movements here. I see that they didn't capture this one. So nice. And we need to go through the mountains and try to, as usual, cut them from the mountains and surround them. This unit will go here. Yes, this unit will go here. This unit can move also to increase recon. This unit here. This unit to the mountains. One unit to protect this hex, and from here we need to use motorcycles to do their job. So try to use their speed and encircle enemies and do some recon behind the enemy lines. Now, here we have machine gun for protection. Maybe the machine gun could be also helpful there, or no. There's 8 guys. Go here, machine gun will stay. Those guys here. This unit can also help because this is the main front line. 1 tank battalion and second one here. I think they can stay the safe distance, or no, they can move here. So now here we have some problem. I would like to use militia to do some recon and protect our flank. And here we need to simply move our units north and keep them away. But probably I need to go here. This unit need to go north. No other option because we have not enough units to protect fully this front line. So this unit also need to go west. Not enough units. Finally, we have this asset here. We need to protect this part. So our motorcycles. We need to stop the enemies. And here somebody also is trying to enter our land. So what is the... They have problem even with food. So we need to keep them closer to the... You know what? I will build this road a bit, maybe 2 tiles more to keep them in the green area. It will cost 38. We have it. Also, you remember here we should make a road from this hex this way, even here. Okay. Here we don't have enough units to even expand. So no need to build better road there. They should have here little help. And yeah, they got some food, so they should be okay. Yeah, so quite interesting. Let's check the strategic map. Do we know more? Not much. And decisions. Before salaries, check organizational decisions. No changes.
Order acknowledged.
Economic Council research. No, I need to do discovery.
Copy that.
Do we need new model? Check in the types. We have bazooka. This number means how many models of that type we have. But we cannot discover anything. So we could go and have artillery. I'm not sure. Because currently I don't want to make no new orders because we have nothing to discover. Okay, let's do artillery then. So we will design something very, very small. Our artillery will be called small guns and it will be 25 millimeter and with padded environs because 25 millimeter can be attached to infantry and don't slow down the unit so they can move through the mountains. And we are really low on metal, so we can forget of more expensive artilleries. Yeah, so let's make our small guns. I'm on it. Great. And salaries. You know what? Check. Supreme Command. Egoism 80. So the salary effect on him is not good. You can see 3 credits, no relation change. He thinks that he deserves this, and this is fine. So increasing him salary will be not optimal. But this guy, oh, he really appreciate the 3 credits. Low egoism. So maybe I will increase the director's salary a bit. So current council director's salary will be increased to 4. And secretary, we can give her 3 credits. We'll see if she will be happy.
Affirmative.
Oh, +7 in relation. Some people are happier. Can we do any movements? 9 on the keyboard. Oh, here we can. Maybe capture. Capture more land. We need more units in general. So, and can we play any stratagems? Maybe we can send another spy. Why not?
Copy that.
Success. We need to increase skills of our Secret Service Council and also increase recon. Okay, that's all probably this round. Let's play next round. We met major regime. Oh no, where are they going? We have lost our units. Guys, do you see the same information that I see? We have discovered metal, finally. I wonder where the metal appear. New posture to move faster, maybe can be useful. So this is risky here. They destroyed our units, so they have stronger forces. And it's risky, so we need to move back some units. Maybe this brigade, where to send this brigade? They are keeping here those guys. This one decided to be encircled. I will go through the lines and they will surround me and we will die. Nice plan, nice plan. So what are the odds? 5 to 1, but I don't want them to move closer to... I need to move back, sadly. Let's attack them.
Do it now. Mission accomplished.
Okay, problem fixed, and we can go here. They can enter this hex, they can move a bit. Now they have better supplies. Okay, so what with those guys? Still, we cannot see them. And here also a problem. I need more independent units to solve such problems. But this brigade probably is needed here. So, or here. We could maybe do a quick fight with those guys. Don't know what's their strength. And then go back here. I don't know. But here, this is important. Can we capture this? Yes! You know what does it mean? It means a lot. Because here we have 10,000 FIFOX. So you can see they are moving back. I can push forward. So they don't want to be encircled. Strange. Even are blocking us here. 48 recon, so we cannot trust this number. Let's move more units. We need to be careful here. Maybe we can leave it for later. Check the decision. And we can nominate the commander for our new brigade. Maybe he could be a commander to increase the happiness of this faction. But we wanted him to be interior, so that will be a political decision. But in the past he was a military commander, so maybe the gray skills are fine. You can see infantry tactics 27, so 52 infantry tactics and 6 sense. So let's do a political nomination here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now the faction Elite League should be happy. Are people happy? Yeah, they are increasing the happiness. Elite League adopted commerce, so very good. We need to improve his relation. We need to definitely give him something. Maybe a commercial gift. No other option, probably. Let's do it. So he is a target. Yes.
Yes, sir.
It was critical success. So our interior is doing well. So I see that he appreciated it. Now we need to make money. Probably we sell some rare metals. They are expensive. We can sell like only 50.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
So good. Energy still is decreasing. Let's check why. consumption. Because we have first round with a brand new bureaucratic office, which is a really great success, a big milestone for our nation. Biofuel by 50% and 1 point more. Maybe university to 25. And we are okay. Next round. The track station speed of construction should be increased now. So let's double check where is our track station. And can we build at 100%? We can. So let's do it. And we also should, you know what, build here supply base because the distance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 90 action points. Our range is 100. So 90, and then we can split it here and here. Optimal would be here, but shouldn't be a big problem to construct it also in this hex. So logistics and supply base, because we need those extension points to have better range of logistics by 5 tiles. And it's cheap, relatively, I would say, because 50 metal. No, we need supply
Roger
base.
that.
Do we increase our administration strain a lot? Currently 0. It shouldn't increase a lot. Below 10% we are safe, because below 10% there are no negative modifiers. And here we need some plan also what to do with those guys. Probably they will declare war if they will have possibility, if they will feel stronger. And what's this? Wait a second. Check strategic map, check stats, and check where is metal. Okay, guys. So one metal is here on the south. Here we have deposit of metal, 33,000, but ease of mining is not good. It's 5, so the output will be quite low. But here is their metal, 1, so they can extract nearly nothing. But here our spies did a good job because here they have their own metal deposit with quite good ease of mining. And of course they have metal near their capital. Yeah? Is this fair, guys? They have water, they have metal, but their units are here. So this is interesting. What's that? So this is ice mine. Here normal water. Here agricultural dome, solar panels, metal mine level 2. So they are extracting 500 metal from here each round. Is this fair? But it's not big deposit. 13,000. Not big because ours is 33,000. So we have much bigger deposit. We can increase it using the peripheral, what is this stratagem? Peripheral mining. We increase the deposit, but it will reduce the level. Okay, I think this is a good moment to finalize this episode. We know more about our enemies. You can see they have even 3 brigades. You can see there are 3 different colors. So they probably have 3 brigades. And do we know more? Azonia. They are at war with 2 minor regimes. And the leading party is Doctrinists. Hard and Meritocrats. We have also Hard. Okay. It's good that not Crusaders. But we need to have better intel about them to have also military report. Okay. Let's finish here. So guys, switch to small counters and we are doing quite well. Please write your suggestions or questions in comments. Thank you for watching and see you later.